the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested or wanna form an allegiance. I'm simply captivated on how you more my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a movement? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me. Bro, you probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's got this down to the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. First carry for Raheem Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Tua. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll give to Hall, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on a catch and run. 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. As they've got it with a... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And again, it's Rodgers. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally. And a lot.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here comes Cobb. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On first down, Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
But one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And this throw will be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being open?
There he goes, right side. Off to the races, Garrett Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 98 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Rodgers going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A handoff for Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. One more time with Hall. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Mostert. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw is Tua.
Since the basement making items over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girls, you think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explode this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face. Way now it's like work for 10K or cause it is 10 gamers.
That's some bullshit. That was my win.
Since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back to off the plane. Then I head down stage to be like, see the crowd was doing favors. Blaze through the fire,
Nobody wants
we
fire.
had a few. Lost a few wages. Still coming rampant, misbehavior, flavors. Still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers. Still don't give a about who be the latest. Can't be locked up in them cages. Start living up to what the you think your day is.
Okay.
So I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going ahead, they were like. So I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going ahead, they were like, ooh yeah.
Who am I facing? Please do not be the fucking Dolphins here. I'm gonna start knowing how they play and I'm gonna fucking dominate them.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
All right. What are you gonna start out with? Two, 1 and 2.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. First carry now for Justice Hill. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill.
Nice.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Nice catch.
Side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to be taken to the ground right there at the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time.
That was...
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. To throw is Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
Nice.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. Jackson options out left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Jackson. sliding out of the pocket.
God, take his ass down. What the hell?
At the 11. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
No way. Good touch.
Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start on the ground. Hall. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing now is Rodgers.
No way.
Oh,
I fucking knew it.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get it back here shy of the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. So as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Another run here with Dobbins. C.J. Mosley, the former Raven, in there on the tackle.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They're going for it with Dobbins. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short.
Let's go.
And he didn't get there. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
I threw it.
And
You're
Rodgers is
fucking
going to go
shit.
down. He's sacked. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh my Jesus.
Quick throw there.
Yeah, whatever.
It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost
Wanted this
over
fucking
before
play.
it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. On fourth down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets.
Oh my jeez, it didn't even let me hit it. That's
Oh,
crazy.
it's a wobbler here. Officially
I
just
fucking
27
suck. What
yards
the
there
fuck,
on the
bro?
punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin an enemy
Oh, this is
territory
irritating.
running.
Bad passing, bro. Bad fucking offense. Is not saying that.
No, we changed it. No. Switch.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Oh my
Flush down
Jesus.
right.
Sack that
And he'll be
motherfucker,
taken
bro.
down, but
Jesus.
he does have first down yardage. Jackson from the shotgun. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again.
Good
This is
ass
gonna be
catch,
held in by
bro.
the tight end Andrews. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Hill will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run it.
No,
It's
bro.
Hill. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive
No.
because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And check down, complete to Hall. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Rodgers.
Oh my fucking God, why would you do that?
There, it's knocked away, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Here's Hall again. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And the defense bit hard there. They were thinking run all the way, play fake, working to perfection on 4th down.
And it was able to work because of the down and distance situation. 4th and short, you've got to respect the run. You show a little play action. Oftentimes you find people open for what you need, and that's exactly what they got done there.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd down, here's Abanikanda. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They fake the give. Now Rodgers steps away.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Let's go.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
It's okay. Oh, Jesus.
A very good starting
No, I was
field
talking about
position
the
as
game.
he's up just shy of the 40. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, Andrews has it. What a catch.
Nice.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. They'll go with Hill here on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's Jackson.
No way. Good shit.
Andrews. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's got room to roam.
Oh, good shit.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th. And now they're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's to the 15, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 48 yards. And the Jets have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
This is how you do it, bud.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
That's a...
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the move to his left.
That's all you can do.
Is complete. This is Andrews. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Jackson to throw.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Oh, no, he lost
Fumble.
the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Oh, that's a perfect.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely.
Oh, my
This is
Jesus.
taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard, 85 yards. And the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Hill.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Jackson.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Jackson to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Oh,
and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
The beer. There's 2 wins. 2 and 1. 2-1. Hey. Talk is cheap. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games. We playing for keeps. Yeah. It's sweet. It's my time. I know Patty Philippe. They was yapping. I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I step through that spot. I don't creep. Yeah, we ain't on none of that. Can't call it lucky. I give it my all every day. Yeah, no, bro. I see a crowd at the bottom. Ain't with that. I climb to the peak. I still say just fuck you, man. Hey. It's a sweet day, ain't even have a chance. I've been locked on that cash in a trance. Hit the end zone and do my little dance. Yeah, your chick blowing kisses like lambs. You go tell your mans. It's a sweet. What? It's a sweet. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talking. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there.
Oh, nobody wants to play? That's a lot.
Sweep, do my dance, Mr. Clean. Game nice, but I play it so mean. Front line, I'm protecting the team. John Madden, yeah, I boom with the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. Got the bag, I just need me a ring. GMF, hold it down for the team. It's a sweep, right? Shout out to Jokic, I'm locked in. Man, I swear that I'm focused. He toes up in the drip, I bet they didn't notice. Air Force Ones got me walking like POTUS. God's child, so I know that I'm chosen. Drake with me, man, I feel like DeRozan. Left and right,
2 wins, 1 loss.
all 4 pockets equally swollen. It's a sweep. What? It's a sweep. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweep. Get that boy out of there.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here.
Come on. Everybody's losing the internet, but I got the best internet. What the fuck?
I can teach you how to get
40 searching.
how to
Come
get
on.
by and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake. It's not the whole thing. Lisa little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism. Ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't
Let's
afford
go.
any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. Let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not,
There you
then
go.
kick it in a lobby. I got a lot to do.
Can we play a different team than fucking Ravens and Dolphins?
If you gon' build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe.
La, la, Be like Steelers. The Steelers would be awesome.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.
Let's go. Good ass kick.
Taken at the goal line.
Excuse me, pardon me.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
God damn it. Now let me...
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On play action, now Rodgers. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback,
they got him again. And Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Oh, where are you going? Back to me?
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start the drive with Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly...
Oh, Sauce Gardner off the bat. Oh, shit.
Sauce Gardner picks it off,
hello.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away.
Nice pick.
That's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Nice pick.
Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Yeah, they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. He's got this one complete to Sherfield.
That was nice.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Nice.
Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Allen fast as hell. He got out of the pocket quick as hell.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook.
Oh, God. Nice fucking run outside. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Good shit.
Touchdown. James Cook, 32 yards. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Nice.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's
no,
one
it wasn't.
thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And shutting him off, now open field. And almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 63 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On play action, Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Up the middle, it's
No, where are you going?
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
I'm just running the timeout, I guess.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. They'll let this go deep for Sheffield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, my God. Every fucking time I try to fucking time it, he throws it off way too fucking soon.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions. And now
in a row, bro. I can't start nothing right.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw the...
And it'll be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Rodgers now on first down.
I try to hit
fucking escape, and down he goes. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
This one deep for Wilson. The left side is complete on the diving effort.
Now
Wilson
the
has
Jets
a
going to use
great
the
fucking
second
pass.
of their 3 timeouts.
Oh, good catch.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action. Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And Oliver, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Rodgers.
God damn it.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Do nothing.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, well, we look at the defense. They came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen.
Nice.
Crossing the field and bringing it in. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
No way.
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Dancing to his left.
Nice.
And he's got his tight end knocks.
I've been
for
here
a
before.
Bills touchdown.
I've been here before. It was so
Great
good.
play there.
First
and
half,
the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
Here comes Cobb. Here comes Cobb.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
1 second, all that remains.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's Allen.
No way.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
That's a great fucking catch, bro.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter with Cook.
Oh my fucking God.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in.
That's, you want to play like that, alright, buddy.
2 more onto their lead.
Alright, and then you undo that? No.
Wasn't enough.
No.
They want the onside kick as well. Now here's a timeout defensively.
You're
Defensive
a dickhead.
timeout called by the Jets.
Ah, then you want to do that?
First,
okay.
So 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Yeah,
and a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Give to Hall running right. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
No, my fucking God,
goodness,
dude.
Another interception.
I can't fucking play.
White with
I
a
just
pick.
can't. What the fuck's going
and
on,
now
dude?
off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Yeah, friendly quit, buddy. Because you're better than me, bud. Oh, well, I conquer defeat, Dud. Fuck yourself. Oh, it was acceptable. But I ain't gonna keep playing with you, bro. You're better than me. I'm fucking good. I want to keep playing with you. Good game. It's alright when you lose, bro. It's all good.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East.
I got you after this game, bro. I got you. Don't worry.
Taking on the New York Jets.
All right, Buffalo again. All right.
Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
You know what? I'm not even going to do coach. I'm going to go back to my maker. Damn, you good, pal?
Allen going to look to throw on the first play.
Contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
That was
and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Nah.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They'll get it inside the 20.
Ah!
And all the way
Good
home
shit.
for a Bills touchdown.
Good shit.
Nyheim Hines, 48 yards.
And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Good shit. Started out like last fucking game. Right.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Ooh, good kick.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oh.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Rodgers.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up 1st downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play
gone.
for the offense.
I'll see you later.
Loose inside.
No, he got my...
And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 21-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in...
Good touchdown.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah, no.
On first down, Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
No.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen eluding the pressure right.
Nice catch.
And this is caught.
Nice catch.
Indeed. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. These two teams all tied after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw. Flush to his right.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To the air, Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
It certainly looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And again, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Oh.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Oh, that's nice shifting moves.
Home for a Bills touchdown.
Okay.
James Cook, 30 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Hall again on second down. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Hall again.
Good
and
stop.
he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got to look up to Lazard. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's...
There's nothing to challenge. Nice. Good shit. Good fucking shit.
Just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Okay. Throwing now is Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, my.
To the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
Oh, you tripped me.
This could cost them.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3. To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, you made me
it. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
Let's go.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Allen.
Nice.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called. He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
This is always a tricky angle for a right-footed kicker because he's trying to draw it to the center of the uprights, but instead he pushes it to the right, and it's no good.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we see both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But from a defensive play, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Hall again. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
And that one drops down, incomplete.
What? He dropped.
Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
possession. Now it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. They'll go for it. It's Hall.
Get out of my way.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get up there for the extra
very
yardage.
brave.
When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the game gets tough in here.
Nice.
And that'll be incomplete.
Nice.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Good.
He's got his
Good
target.
shot. Good
and he will be
fucking
brought
pass.
down at about the 6-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run with Hall. And he's
Let's
gonna
go.
take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do
Good
they
change of play.
their first
Good
drive
change
of the
of
2nd
play.
half?
Bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score. Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works.
Good shit.
And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Pass.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Where are you going?
And he goes out of bounds without getting rid of it. A big loss there, and it goes down as a sack as well. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here. Looking to throw. Allen.
Oh, good
Shakir
pass.
hauls it in. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line. It's a long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
Oh, good.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
One final try here for Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, good.
This is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to get the foot.
Yeah.
3-2.
I fell deep down in that mud, baby, now I'm climbing out. They think it'll be us when they finding out. I'll be taking straight losses, like what you crying about? I done put blood, sweat, and tears in, that's what I'm dying about. Know it costs to live this life, boy, ain't no signing out. Them boy can't eat on my team, they gotta stay for round. They gon' be talking.
Send me your
Gotta know who gon' get it done, whether we home.
your PlayStation account. I can send you an invite.
Around that time I was on my grind trying to change where my mama lived. But that was for us, this ain't for me. I ain't never had ill intent. I do what it take to win. I came first place again. I'm coming too hard, little ones in the fall. I ain't never gonna let them win. I've been on my grind, but man, I don't skate. I'm putting a race. I ain't doing no days, no, they couldn't relate. Can't even touch for my heart in the safe. I'm trying to get out the hood to the lake. I'm with the crib with the leg in the back. QB sneaky, getting attacked. Go through the hole like cat in the hat. This a Hellcat, this ain't no scat. Doing a dash, you know what I mean? Doing my big one, letting them see it. And I'm gonna put on for my whole
12 and 17. Okay. Ain't bad for this year. Last year I was horrible. Where you at, dog?
No question, they wanna see a demise. Eastside just too fast, yeah, I kill him in stride. I love all my haters, they consider they pride.
I'll wait for you.
Beginners to numerous winners, I took a few losses. You know I hit, still got chicken to fry. Know some people out here picking a side. Know I'm out here picking a lot. Watching the fakes, watching the snakes slither, striking the time. TDE, it's the family, we them dominant dogs. Top tiering, when them comments involved, we out for it all. Rock solid, he ain't dropping the ball. Prime time, who want it with us? Got clarity, longevity, like bust and bust. Got too far and it's the starving, this and that's a no-no. If I'm hungry, then I'm hunting, always on the go.
Alright, bro. Yeah, 20 seconds, dog. You sent me my message. 10. 2, 1. Alright, bro. I'll catch you on the other game. Hey. Bet.
Championship, I'm trying to win it. All these racks, I gotta spin it. All my whips be limo. You ain't with my squad and mind your business. Everything is story finished. Watch I work the hardest with it.
I got you, bro. I'm quitting this game. It'll be alright.
Them hard days I wouldn't change. It's the reason I'm still in the game. It's the reason I'm stacking this change. It's the reason I'm chasing this ring. It's the reason I'm still in my
I had never got quick like that into a game like that. Never in my life.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, hold on. I gotta kick it off and then I'll quit.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
Yep. That was horrible. I don't know what that guy was doing. Alright, I'll look you up. You can see nothing. Sent you in by dog.
I know how to bounce back, cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. Still got her. Still got her. Hey, you must be knowing here. You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I gotta have a mind and hit you with a stitch you, get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. Yeah, I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. I'm floating through the front door, my modest attire. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in the pulpit. Even when I'm down bad, I know how to bounce back. I know I got her, and she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, and even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. I know I got her. I know I got her. Even when I'm down bad, yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny.
Waiting on you, buddy. So I'm 2-3 today.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my
You hear me, baby?
Try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up.
Goofy shit,
Hype me up. Need someone to hype me
all around.
Hype me up.
Good ass player. Good ass player.
Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.
You want some kisses?
I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a 2 up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up.
turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta give respect from my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan.
You up to bat, buddy, old pal.
They say seeing is believing.
I'm getting your wallet right now. Let's go.
This all week, no days off. This hard work
It's kind of fucked up that I'm from Wisconsin and I'm a New York Jets fan, ain't it? No.
Never know when I'm gonna need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at. Gave you a lot of game, you don't owe me back. You say you a boss, gotta show me that. Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I got game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a 2 up? I got game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a 2 up?
Just waiting on you, bud. I know I'm in trouble, but I don't know. I haven't really played you before, so I'm gonna try it out. We'll find out. Just waiting on you. Hey.
It's a sweet. What? It's a sweet. Yeah. What? Acting like we ain't the ones, man. Talk is cheap. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. It's a sweet. Get that boy out of there. We ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps. Yeah. It's sweet. It's my time, I know Patty Philippe. They was yapping, I don't hear a peep. Yeah, I step through that spot, I don't creep. Yeah, we don't know that. Can't call it lucky, I give it my all every day of the week. You know what I'm on. I see a crowd at the bottom, ain't with that, I climb to the peak. Don't write no red, but they know what I'm on, they address me as chief. I be dripping water like a reef, slid off with the bag, but I ain't no thief. It's a sweet, they ain't even have a chance. I've been locked on that cash in a trance. Hit the end zone and do my little dance. Yeah, your chick blowing kisses like Lance.
Damn, you don't have 24, you only got 25?
It's a sweet, yeah. Acting like
That's alright. That's alright.
it's a sweet, it's a sweet, we ain't playing no games, we playing for keeps.
I believe in the Jets. I ain't leaving the Jets. Fuck that. We're gonna have a good year this year.
Yeah, boom with the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. Got the bag, I just need me a ring. GMF, hold it down for the team. It's a sweet, right? Shout out to Jokic, I'm locked in. Man, I swear that I'm focused. He toes up in the drip. I bet they didn't notice. Air Force Ones got me walking like POTUS. God shout, so I know that I'm chosen. Drake with me, man, I feel like DeRozan. Left and right wrist equally frozen. All four pockets equally swollen.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Yeah. Yeah. It's alright, though. Kids will learn. Definitely.
Rodgers going to come out throwing. And a completion to Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lazard will go in motion right. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the
Good
Chargers.
shit. That was nice. That was definitely nice.
Position at the 41-yard line. Well, this jet sweep is so popular now in football. But Charles, here's the downside, a turnover.
Yeah, because you want so badly to get the ball in the hands of your receivers. Let him try and create something. I think that when he took the handoff, he was thinking something big. Instead, he didn't feel the pressure, and the ball came free.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Dude, what are you doing, dog? Are you just gonna keep going backwards? Are you not ready to play? Come on, coach. Coach Dad of 2002.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bro, my God, I just want to play against somebody, bro. Man, let's go, man. Now this motherfucker wants to take so long. The last 2 games, motherfuckers want to be motherfucking, man, this is bullshit. Yeah, I want to keep on fucking searching.
No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same. Is this what I'm in on industry games? I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'm a good ass, so listen close when I say this. After every feel stainless, I can make a scene go. Everything I wrote gon' smoke, so dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless. But look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon. Cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Jets. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready.
And off we go from MetLife Stadium.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. He finds Wilson.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Hall again on second down.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Down inside the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On play action.
Oh, you got me.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And they will finally stop him as he's down
damn
the
it,
40-yard line.
Motherfucker.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Yes.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
He'll probably be on probably next update. Where are you going, dog?
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Robinson up the middle.
Where are you going?
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Good defense.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell.
Oh, good
and
defense.
It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Excuse me.
Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ah, fuck.
Throw right side. Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards.
Why cheating? What? Am I cheating, bro? Bro, what? Hey, 4-2? 4-2 today. 4-2 today. Opinions change just like the weather. I got a question for whoever. Who do it better? Who do it better? He said, why are you cheating? Who do it better? That's... It's not on there no more. It's on the New York chats.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Jets.
Somebody messaged me on PlayStation, quit the game, and said that I was cheating because I picked the ball off and then almost threw a touchdown. He said he was mad. He said I was cheating. I was like, where, bro?
At the 25.
Where are you saying I was cheating? And we played the Vikings before, too. We lost? Did we lost? Yeah. Alright, Kirk Cousins.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. first quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
That could have been trouble.
In the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Rodgers now on first down. Wilson's got it complete.
Gone.
Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way. Garrett Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 94 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Second down, Cousins escaping the pressure right.
Good pick.
What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Touchdown.
Let's go.
2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Cousins.
Oh, good shit. Good movement.
That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn.
Oh, Clark with
early
those
struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Five two.
Just like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. Cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club.
15 and 18. We getting back there. We getting back up there.
Maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized
I can't believe one people.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Okay. Like, I don't cheat. I just play kind of shitty, and then when I start getting good, and I start playing fucking fantastic.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Right, you've been good to me.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
No. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Good you put together a job description for a middle linebacker. We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it
Sauce
right there.
Gardner.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Damn, you just pushed the shit on me.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Allen. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to the ground, Cook.
Good movement.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by baiting the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Being chased out left.
Across the field, and that will easily be intercepted.
User alert. I was looking for you.
Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Oh, nice
play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Yeah.
And he takes it across midfield to the 45.
3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
God damn it.
Nice
Nice
shot. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 4th
Good
down,
kick.
the punt team is on
Good
as this
fucking
is sent
kick.
away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys just barrel.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way
Good
up to
run.
the 47-yard line.
Good fucking
54
run.
yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
On 1st down, Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Allen gonna throw.
Nah.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Nice.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To the air, Allen. And that
Good
is
touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Oh, no.
And that is off the left upright. No. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see if this one continues.
Oh, okay.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Good defense.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Rodgers.
Good defense.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Oh, my.
And Rodgers is going to
Good
go down. He's sacked. Leonard Floyd drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Hardy set to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles.
Oh, good
starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Allen will try again on 2nd down.
What the hell?
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Allen.
Mosley.
For Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Mosley.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Bad throw. Stop.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Rodgers now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Jets. Garrett Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Zerline good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
23 yards on the tuck and run. Allen off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Forced out to his left. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, Rodgers over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers to throw on second down. Caught. It's Wilson. And he goes out right around the 39. Here's third and a few inches. Rodgers again now.
Nice.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away.
Good kick.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
Oh, my.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he's out right at the 25.
Good.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And not that the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play. Maybe give their running back a little bit of space.
Oh, no. I fucking fucked up.
Man, complete.
Oh, my Lord.
A big play there just before halftime. 73 yards. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, good
and
throw.
This is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Nice.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Oh, thanks, bro.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Nice pick.
Double team, and it's intercepted.
Nice pick.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Oh, wrong person.
Now
That's
bullshit.
Good shit.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the
I'm trying to hit.
Stop right around the 25.
Good fucking shit.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run it again with Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing now is Allen. Buying time to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. And now they'll throw with Allen. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Cook.
Oh, nice.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 45 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
No!
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And some room to roam now. Now he's loose down the
oh my good shit.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, you did. Good game,
bro.
bro.
By Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Did you hit my quarterback?
Taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Now 2nd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And wait a minute.
Let's go.
Get it? They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Rodgers.
Nice.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing is Rodgers.
No.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good win, boy.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Ooh. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers.
It's
Lazard.
Still going inside the 20.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Rodgers to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Oh, no.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is,
and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
To throw is Rodgers.
Nice.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Let's go.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the
you hear that, chat?
Partner, I think you
man,
we're going to settle
playing
in
hard
for a
right now.
I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Throwing, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. First throw of overtime for Allen. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. On play action, Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 154 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to get a solid
good
gain
running,
of 9
bro.
before being brought down. Second
really
and
good
right
at
at a
running.
yard. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Oh no. Oh no.
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
Oh, you dropped.
He made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers going to throw.
Good touchdown.
Jets.
Good fucking touchdown. Let's go.
That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about
Good
that
game,
come
bro.
from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
I won. 34-28. Thank you. Very good game. Yes. Oh, I was very scared for a second. Alright, I gotta go get wifey some meds. I'll be back on later. God, that was a beautiful game. Peace, guys.